welcome to the Chic Show, on trend, on demand, and on a budget. Today my fall decor is getting a glam up. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoy. First project was inspired by Pottery Barn's black metal jack-o'-lantern. The metal pumpkin I'm using was my mother's, but not quite my style. I took it outside and gave it a couple of coats of metallic gold leaf by Krylon. As you can imagine, it's very difficult to spray paint only the inside of this pumpkin, so I found it easier to paint the entire piece. Now that it's dry, I'm going to paint the outside of the pumpkin with Waverly chalk paint in ink. I left both the stem and the leaves gold. It's certainly not a jack-o'-lantern, but I think it fits the bill. Today is Try It Tuesday, hosted by Sammy at Unicorn Dust Designs. I will link her channel in the description box along with the playlist. Project number 2 is a ceramic cream and gold pumpkin that I saw at a friend's house. Actually, project 3 and 4 are also inspired by pumpkins that my friend had, although I'm not sure where she purchased them. I'm going to be using the smaller white pumpkin that you see here, but I'll be using the yellow pumpkin on the next project. I'm giving the white pumpkin a coat of Waverly chalk paint in ivory. Once that was dry, I freehanded the bottom portion of the pumpkin and painted it with a gold leafing finish. I seem to have misplaced that footage, but I think you get the idea. Project number 3 is this black and gold leaf splotched pumpkin. Here's where that yellow pumpkin comes into play. I gave it 2 coats of Waverly chalk paint in ivory, and once it was dry, I used a scrunched up paper towel and dipped it in black paint, and I dabbed the black paint around the front side of the pumpkin until I was happy with it. Once the black paint was dry, I brushed on Mod Podge between the splotches. I let that dry for a minute or 2 and then added gold leafing. I laid pieces of the gold leaf on top of the pumpkin and brushed away the excess. Absolutely love the way this turned out. Project number 4 is this beautiful pumpkin. This is one of Dollar Tree's foam pumpkins that I painted yellow last year. I'm simply going to paint over it with 2 coats of Waverly chalk paint in elephant. Using a large round tip artist's brush, I used small strokes in Waverly ink and ivory, and then the gold leafing finish. Before painting any of the pumpkins, I removed all of the stems and painted them gold. One of the stems went missing, so here I'm making another one using Model Magic. The last project is inspired by this weathered pumpkin from Birch Lane. I used used a combination of baking powder and Waverly chalk paint in Elephant and painted the entire pumpkin using this mixture. This is a pumpkin from Walmart from last year. I decoupaged a napkin on it, but decided to try and remove it this year to reuse it. I was unsuccessful in removing all of it, but it did leave a great texture behind. Once the elephant paint had dried, I dry brushed the entire pumpkin with Waverly White, and that gave it a great cement look. And now for the final reveal of all of these beautiful pumpkins. The little candy corn is a squishy from Dollar General that I repainted. I think these pumpkins are perfect for anyone not wanting to use traditional Halloween colors in the fall. I hope you've enjoyed this Try It Tuesday, and I hope that you'll tune in to Unicorn Dust Designs and see what Sammy has to offer. And don't forget to check out the playlist in the description box below. As always, remember to share the chic, and thanks for watching. Bye now.